The light that burns twice as bright lasts half as long. The light that the light that burns twice as bright lasts half as long. Charlie Kirk has passed away. The news is absolutely devastating and gut-wrenching, and I feel sick thinking about it. He was murdered, assassinated by a coward who didn't even have the honor to approach Charlie and let him know of his intentions. I learned about the news that he'd been shot maybe 1 hour ago, and it was on Twitter. And I think the shooting had already taken place a few hours before, but I went onto Twitter and I saw trending that Charlie had been shot, and that was shocking in itself. But then as I was scrolling, I saw other posts stating that he had passed away, that he had died. I saw some posts that included a screenshot of a post by real Donald Trump confirming that he had died, and immediately I went to Donald Trump's official Twitter account and saw that actually no, the last time that Donald Trump posted anything on Twitter was a few days ago, so this post must be fake. I was hoping that Charlie was recovering in hospital, and I saw the video of the shooting, and you hear the gunshot. But then I saw the accounts of prominent people confirming that he had died. I saw Christine Anderson, I saw Richard Tice, I saw Matt Walsh, I saw Lee Harris, the political commentator. I saw Dan Wooten, the former GB News presenter. Describe the assassination. And I saw the official United States White House Twitter account. They tweeted, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me. And now he is no longer with us. Melania, and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you." President Donald J. Trump. and the hope that I had that Charlie was injured but recovering were snuffed out. Liz Truss, former Prime Minister of the UK, Charlie Kirk was a hero and a patriot. It is a huge loss that he has been taken from us. PBD podcast, Charlie Kirk has passed away at just 31 years old. The Free Speech Union in the UK. Free speech isn't always free. Tonight it cost a good man his life. Please join us in praying for Charlie Kirk's family and that justice might be wrought for his murder. I don't know exactly what to say. I think Charlie Kirk was a real, genuine hero of our times. I think his contribution to the United States of America was very positive, and I say that as a British man watching from a different country. Charlie Kirk visited the UK a few times, and he spread his message in my country about how important freedom of speech is, a principle that I hold very dearly to me. You have to think about the amount of radicalization that has taken place, and I think that the mainstream media are responsible for this with their rhetoric, with their demonization, with their sensationalist. Uh, their sensationalist approach to re- not reporting but describing people, the corruption, the dishonor, the bias. I've watched Charlie Kirk. I don't know. I don't know exactly how many years. I don't know. I can't remember how I discovered him. He always struck me as a very clearly a very intelligent person, a very bright person, and knowledgeable person, and reasonable person who had a tremendous amount of common sense and someone who was able to articulate his thoughts very well indeed, and someone who had the courage to say things which are objectively true in a time when so many people don't have the guts to express the same things. He was 31 years old, and you might call them the left, if you even know what that term refers to anymore. And today, who even knows what the left actually refers to anymore? The people who refer to themselves as the left are more in favor of fewer rights, less freedom of speech. They're more in favor of people being judged by the color of their skin than by the content of their character. They couldn't beat him in a debate. They couldn't discredit him. They couldn't expose him. They tried many times and they stepped up to those microphones trying to give him gotcha questions, trying to intimidate him and trying to force him to bend his knee and toe the ideological line. And every time they failed because his arguments beat theirs, their rhetoric, their ideology. Charlie Kirk was a great man, and the people of the United States of America should be very proud of him. Carl Benjamin, Sargon of Akkad, said on Twitter, remember that Charlie Kirk's entire career was focused around winning the debate in proper democratic fashion, and they still shot him. The rabbit hole on Twitter, they could not prove Charlie Kirk wrong, so they resorted to violence, pure evil. Pray for Charlie and his loved ones. At this moment, 3.57 million posts about Charlie Kirk. Another from Carl Benjamin. Uh, Charlie Kirk's crime was that he debated contemporary issues with people who disagreed. That's in response to someone who said maybe Charlie Kirk shouldn't have spent years being a hateful, uh, the years being a hateful, demagogic fascist, and this wouldn't have happened. Maybe he should take some personal responsibility. What a horrible thing to say. Lilani Dowding. Charlie Kirk was 31. He had a family. He had little children. He was assassinated, and this is going to be hard for so many people to process right now. I feel so sick. His poor wife and children. Rest in peace. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Once again, a bullet has silenced the most eloquent truth teller of an era. My dear friend Charlie Kirk was our country's relentless and courageous crusader for free speech. We pray for Erica and the children. Charlie is already in paradise with the angels. We ask his prayers for our country. I replied to some people. I tweeted out a few things. Oh, Critical Drinker. He said, whether you agreed with him or not, Charlie Kirk is dead purely because some people didn't like what he had to say. That should outrage every single one of us. It should. But the truth is that it won't. There are going to be some people that will be happy about what has happened. Some vile, horrible, disgusting, sniveling excuses for human beings. The sorts of people who would be unable to beat Charlie in a discussion, in a debate, in an argument. They don't like him, so they want to silence him. From me, the news is devastating. We are living in dark times. Things are going to get worse before they get better, but we must be strong and persevere. Charlie was killed by a dishonorable coward. Fight. You know, it's not about. I've heard some people say it's not about left or right. It's not about this country or that country. It's about good versus evil. And Charlie Kirk was a good man, and we all have lost a good man. And it makes no difference at all the fact that he was born in the United States of America and I was born in the United Kingdom. We're both Westerners, although that fact also is irrelevant. You can be from the East, you can be from the West, you can be from wherever. If you have the same values and the same principles and have the same beliefs, that's what will unite you. I'm absolutely devastated, and I'm devastated for his family, for his wife, for his children. And I believe that people are only given a predetermined amount of time on this planet, and they have a job to do, and they have a mission, and they have to achieve their target within a particular amount of time. And just look at what Charlie achieved. He created Turning Point. The amount of influence that he had over people was astounding. He had a tremendous amount of influence over the outcome of the 2024 American presidential election. And thank God that he played his important part in getting Donald Trump re-elected. He toured campuses of universities just trying to engage with people and have conversations because he believed that when you stop having conversations, that's when violence happens. And he knew how bad things can get when that happens. And he thought it would be best for that to be avoided. And he was absolutely right. And the person who took his life is so short sighted, he doesn't realize that he has just created a million more Charlie Kirks. He's not going to succeed, he's going to fail. So, the rest of us have to be strong. We have to be strong in this moment. We have to mourn the loss of Charlie, who was a very great man. We have to honor him. We have to honor his memory. And we will honor his memory. We will not give up. We will not be silenced. We will continue to fight. And we're going to be even louder now. We're going to fight for fundamental human rights. We're going to fight for our right to freedom of speech. We're going to fight for fundamental Christian values. We will not be intimidated. We will fight. This is the real turning point. This is what Charlie was put on the earth for. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.